Dan, a tale of two halves here, but you came away with the win, 4-3 against Cambridge United in the Cup. What did you make of that game overall?
Oh man, I'm going to need to lie down in a minute. I thought first half we were brilliant, really, really good, as possibly as best as I've seen us this season. We were so aggressive, so assertive, winning all the first duels and then cleaning up all of the seconds. I thought the back line were magnificent. They played very direct, and we knew what to expect, so we knew that that first and seconds is going to be the key to today. I thought Shy in particular was just outstanding on the first in that first half, but Rye, Ari, Thea, all of them were getting the first contacts, and then sort of sweeping up from them was Megs, Bree, Lily, Shamoy did a great job on the second line of tidying up seconds. So I thought first half was excellent, and that allowed us to get the foothold, and then some of the football we played today was brilliant. To be fair, for the full 90, I thought some of the football we played and in possession was really good. First half outstanding. We spoke at half time, we knew that they were going to come out with a reaction. They were getting a bit of a rocket, and they obviously hadn't played to their level, so we knew that we were going to have some stuff chucked at us. I think we did well to come out and score the goal early in the second half, just to give us that little bit more breathing space. Because to be fair, without Emma today, it would have been 3-2 at half time, and in that game, the final score would have been very different. She made 2 unbelievable saves in the first half. So we knew that we had to go out and get another, which we did, was good. And then from there, I don't know did we just take our foot off the gas, or it's the little details that we dropped that allowed them then to get the foothold. And second half, they dominated the first, they dominated the second, and it shows on the scoreline.
So just bringing more on the first half, just to go on. A lot of positives, as you just mentioned. You said one of your best performances in a half in the season. But what sort of positives would you take away heading into the next weekend forthcoming? Sorry.
Well, look, there's loads of positives to take from today. We scored 4 goals, 4 brilliant goals. We've dominated the match in that first half. They didn't let them have a sniff, which was excellent. I thought we were commanding at the back. I thought we moved the ball with real tempo and crispness, and some of the combinations in the football were brilliant. Thea Buddens had a huge impact since she's come in and had a fantastic game again today. So there's millions of positives to take from it. And even the first and seconds in that first half, it's not something we've always been brilliant at. It's something that we're working hard on to make sure that we can deliver every week. But we were unreal with it in the first half. So loads of positives to take from today.
So a few more rotations in the team stage. You mentioned Thea made her first start for the team. Emma in goal, man of the match performance, as you mentioned there. How key is that, would you say, going into these next few games to keep doing this rotation?
Squad depth's massive. Squad depth is massive, and I think we spoke about before the fact that this year I feel that we've got a little bit more depth in quality, which means we can rotate around a little bit more. It's a tough moment for us, to be fair. Currently with injuries, we've got there's 3 or 4 players that have played today that in an ideal world possibly wouldn't, because they're carrying knocks. Lily's done a fantastic job to graft through today with her leg. Shy, there's 3 or 4 that I could name. So we're in a difficult moment from that side, but we have got good strength and depth. We've got good quality all round. So no matter who comes in, we're confident that we can come to good teams like this today and pick up a good result.
Well, looking ahead, you are into the next round of the Cup. So how do you focus your attention now? Because you find out your next opponents tomorrow. How do you sort of prepare going into that next round?
We'll just prepare as we always do. Often nothing changes. Our focus now switches to next Sunday in the FA Cup, which obviously we had a good experience in last year. We've got a tricky test against Barking coming to the Hive, and a real sort of banana skin game. They're a good side, direct. They've got pace, so it'll be a tricky encounter for us. So we now turn our attention to that, take the good things from today, of which there were many, and roll them into next week. And we're putting together a nice little unbeaten run, which is pleasing.
A nice group of Bees fans here today to cheer you on from start to finish. What's your message for them today?
Yeah, brilliant. Massive thank you again. The weather's starting to turn now, as you can see. It's cold, it's dark, but definitely more than we brought up here last year, which is good signs. And again, it makes a massive difference. When we're under pressure and under the cosh, just to hear those voices from the side are a real lift. And I would just ask, again, we've got to pack the Hive out and the B Stadium out next Sunday. FA Cup game, big match for us. We've got to get as many people in there as we physically can, create a real raucous atmosphere. That's adding to the energy and the performances that we've got. You've seen that the girls are absolutely dogging around after like 95 minutes today, and it's the stuff on the side that drives us on.
Well, Dan, all the best heading into the week, and thank you very much for your time today.
Cheers, off. Thanks.